everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage of the American Hockey League. I'm James Cebulski. Always a good night of action on the ice here. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Marlies start with possession as we are now underway. Rolling a miss. Shot! Denies him! Works it across to Nylander. Denies him again!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Sends it into the offensive zone. Shoots it, and he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net. And it misses.
And he makes a save on that play. There's another consecutive save. Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to outbattle his opponent now.
Here's a short pass to Kemp. Oh, the goalie catches him right there. Takes the feed from his own end. Fires it on net. Just wide. Here's a rip. Misses a golden opportunity there. Puck moved over to Thrum. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Feeds it over on the rush. Blocked in traffic. McDonough's picking up momentum through center. Puck exits the zone. Moves it to St. Ivany. Toronto's got the puck. And now it's grabbed by Thrum. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Sends a pass in front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. The Penguins move it in. There's the whistle. Offside is the call.
Often in pregame, coaches will tell you we want to play heavy hockey, and that's exactly how this game has started for them. But it only starts when you have physical engagement, and that hit right there tells me they're ready, they're on point, and they're dialed in.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. The Penguins get a hold of the draw. The Marlies take possession in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Paré. And he sends it across to Johnstone. Oh, that just sounded painful.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Moves it quickly over to Calvert. The Marlies have it now. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Just got enough of that one to keep it out. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Sim. Nice dish from the left wing. Takes a shot. Easily turned aside with a pad save. Big-time glove save.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Toronto's won the faceoff. The Penguins have it from their own end. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Denied by the goaltender. Scoops up the puck now. Gaining momentum. Shot! Misses over the net. Grabs the puck. Quick pass to Smith. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Marlies look to start the transition game. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Solid check to slow him down. Angles it over to Amama. The Penguins take it along the wall. Puck picked up by Thrun. Toronto's in transition. Looks to set up at the point now. Turns that one away. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got it against the boards. Here's a chance with the stop. The Marlies will play it from the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. And he lowers the boom there. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? The Marlies gain possession in their own end. Sends one up to Sharp. Grabs the puck at center. Can't maintain possession. And that's picked off in the defensive end. They've got numbers here. Lead pass ahead. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's won the draw. The Marlies get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking to set up offensively. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop. The Penguins will play it in their own end. Oh, thunderclap. It knocks him off the puck. Feeds it over. Oh, gets some lumber on that.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Pushes it across to Timberberg. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Quick shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Drives it to the crease. And that goes off course wide.
If you're in this spot, you've got to hit the net.
Directed over to Timberberg. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's ready to go on the attack. The Marlies gain possession along the wall. Gets the puck over to Nylander. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And makes the save. Toronto's got the puck. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's looking to break out of their own end. With possession along the wall. Toronto's got it from behind the net. Passes ahead from the right side. Sends it to the middle. And that's stopped.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's won the draw. Throws it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Puts it in deep. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes the feed at the point. Big-time save and a big-time shot.
Kemp's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Takes a shot. And the save. The Penguins have it against the wall. And the puck's moved away. The Penguins have it behind the net. Obama's got the puck along the wing. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Lettieri. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. The Marlies gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Stops The setters will glide into the dot. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's going to start with the puck in their own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Working it around in the corner. Blocked in front. Nice save from point-blank range.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Takes it into the slot. And that's deflected off someone in front. Here's a blast. Just wide.
You can have the hardest shot in the world, a ton of velocity. It can be so heavy, but if it doesn't hit the net in the right spots, it's not going anywhere.
The Marlies grab possession of the puck. Gets in front of it for the block. Harvey Pinard's picking up steam. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Handles the pass from the right wing. Here's a shot. Handles that one. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. Battling for it along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Nylander. Dishes it off. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Gallant. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Takes it across the blue line. Taken by Nylander. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. And now he moves it to Gallant. Sends a pass over. And he feeds it down to Shaw. Shaw! And he had the answer on that one.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Toronto's got the puck in their own end. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Centering pass in front, and that's intercepted. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. The Marlies played along the wing. Shot, and he comes up with it. Nylander's looking to make something happen here in the corner. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. McDonough's stick handling in his own zone. The Penguins gain the zone. Slides it across. Handles the puck. Into the offensive end now. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that one's denied. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Still lots of time left in the period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Marlies take possession here inside the offensive zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Calvert. Big play inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Calvert. Hammers a shot. Denies him on the play. The Marlies have it now. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Fires it. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Shot. And he makes the save. Takes the feed. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Fires it on net. And that stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove. And play continues. Here we go, one-man rush. There's a shot. Oh, a clutch save. Scrum along the boards. Great poke by Clausen. Sends the feed in front. He scores! What a goal!
Well, this is a great defensive effort that leads to offense, James, and he's going to get an assist on. I love that he does because these plays are often missed. I mean, it's a poke check, anticipating where that play is going to be, and the puck goes the other way. I just love it because I'm a former defender, and we loved when we got apples on this one.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's opportunistic game finally pays off as they have the game's first goal here in the back half of the frame.
Now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They got to continue to execute if they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
And he totally whiffs on that one. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Takes a shot. And he gets in front of that. Sends it ahead to Amama. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, it stays out. He's got a piece of that one. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Paddock. Toronto's got it along the wall. Receives the pass. Here's a chance. Off target. Great feed from the left side. Passes it over. The Penguins have it from their own end. Here they are on the attack. Tendy plays it up. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. They can't escape, but they maintain possession. Oh, and he carries it perfectly in the offensive end. Moves it to Paddock. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Feeds it over. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Moves it quickly over to Paddock. Grabs the puck. Flips it up the net. Gets control of the puck right in front of his own end. Takes the feed. Piatila's got it into offensive territory. Dishes it off. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Quick pass to Villeneuve. Here's an odd man rush. Slips by the chick. Puck grabbed by Piatila. And here at center, that's intercepted. Quick feed to Lettieri. Puts it on net. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Misses over the net.
Well, he's certainly going to be frustrated with that one. I mean, you do all the work to get to that space. It's a glory area. You know you got a prime-time shooting and opportunity, and you miss the net. You absolutely cannot miss from that spot.
Unable to reach that one. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got possession of the puck. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. Oh, nice use of the boards with the ping pass. And he's ridden off the puck. The Marlies pick up steam and are on the attack. Makes a move in front. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck now. The Penguins will play it from the defensive zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. Toronto's got it from behind the net. That's moved up ahead. Pass it up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Quick shot with the stop. The Penguins gain possession along the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Dumps it in, and they'll skate off for a change. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's gained possession. Handles it along the blue line. Shuts him down. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Past the halfway mark of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Clausen's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And that's intercepted by Timberberg. Kemp's lugging the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Toronto still down here in the first despite the multiple scoring opportunities. The Marlies win the draw here in their own end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. scooped up by Nylander. And there's the save. Slides it diagonally to Mermis. Huge steal at his own end. The Penguins take it along the wing. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Disamatrone with that hit. Can't pull the trigger. Taken along the wall by Clausen. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Works it across to Temperberg. The Marlies are across the line and into the offensive end. And that one's turned away. Here's a short pass to Kemp. Handles the pass. And here's a pass to Calvert. Cutting to the slot. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Slides it across. Oh, CP, you know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did. He pulled it into his body, and as he corrals it, he lets it rip. But hockey's a game of inches, and that one just misses.
And we play on.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Here in the later stages of this period, Wilkes-Barre Scranton's ahead 1-0. Providence won it off the faceoff. Back to the point, they set it up. Makes the save on the slapper. Here's the chance to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And now he angles it across to Harvey Pinard. Pass in front. The shot. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Toronto's down despite numerous scoring opportunities here late in the first. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got it, and they're on the attack. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Toronto's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Great shot from the slot. Oh, misses the net, and what a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance, and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you got to figure he's going to put one by the tendy.
Moves it up through the middle for the right. Takes a shot, and it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Redwoods won it in their own end. Moves it to Amama. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Marlies gain possession. Toronto's in now. Here's a shot. Just slide to the net. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Toronto's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that goes wide of everything.
He gets a great look at the net, but it is way off target. It can be fast, it can be hard, but it's got to hit the net.
And he takes the dish. Johnstone's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Here they come up along the wing. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck along the boards. Directs it on over to Aho. Toronto's got it in the neutral zone. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. The Penguins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. The Marlies continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. That's intercepted.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Denies him. He got all of it. Timmerberg's moving the puck through his own zone. The Marlies played along the boards. And that's a smart heads-up play by Calvert. Scrum along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Clausen. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. And here's a cross-corner dump in. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got a hold of the puck now. Scooped up along the wall by Timberberg. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Piatila. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got control of it now from their own end. Shot! That goes wide. The Marlies gain control of the puck. And the puck's knocked loose. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. And the puck departs the zone. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's looking to break out. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. And now he tries to get it across to Nylander. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Nylander's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Penguins have taken a 1-0 lead. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Across the line, down the left wall. The Penguins carry it along the wall. A blast! And that's wide of the net.
Now you're taught when you're young to follow through low, and when you're trying to get the puck off quick, sometimes you follow through high, and that's exactly what happened here. He's not happy with this goal, James. It looks like he thought he was sealed to the post, but there was just enough room to let that puck slide by.
Toronto's evened it up right before the end of the first period, so what becomes the message now in the locker room, Cheryl?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finished the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency right from puck drop. And sometimes you don't want that break, James, because you're coming off of a shift, you scored a goal, you want to keep it going.
And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Moves it quickly over to Koppinen. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Shot just wide. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. chance to recharge. And the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Wilkes-Barre, Scranton's been outshot in this game, James, and I think it's because they're a step behind. They're going to have to find some urgency in those first 5 strides if they want to get the puck with any type of speed. And they also have to fight for the interior of the ice. They've been on the perimeter all game long.
And that doesn't reach the net. Picked up along the boards by Shaw. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Penguins have it in the offensive end. Puck picked up by Villeneuve. Toronto's crossed the line and on the attack. Driving right to the front. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Toronto's gone up by 1 here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
Pickering's got the puck in his own zone. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Fires it. Wide of the net. He missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Passes it over and makes the save. Moves the puck. Gains the zone from the right side. Shot! And he comes up with the glove save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Marlies continue to lead here in the second period as they have been the busier team in the shot department, and it shows. The Penguins win the defensive zone faceoff. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Paré. Big time stop.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square with the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Keeps it over. And he makes the easy save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. It's 2-1. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. The Marlies looking against the half wall. Quick pass to Paré. Denies him with the pad. Puts it on net, and that's blocked away. Takes it and looks ahead. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Quick pass across to McDonough. And a great save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's a great hits-up play by Timberberg. Gaining momentum up along the side. And that's broken up. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Here's a shot, and he catches that one with the glove. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The Marlies have dominated in the shot department here early in the second, and they lead this one. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got possession here in their own end. Takes it off. Look many bodies in the way. Quick feed to Paddock. Cuts into the paint. And there's the save. Battling for it along the boards. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Slides the puck over. On the attack along the boards. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Toronto's got it along the wall. Fires it on net. Just wide.
James, you know in practice when you do target shooting, guess why? So you hit the net. I think he's got to get back to it and work on it.
The Penguins have it against the wall. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's playing it through the neutral zone. Good use of the body on the play. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. And he gets just enough to keep it out. And he gives it over to Kemp. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. There's a shot. Big stop right there. Up along the wing. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Angles it over to Calvert. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Passes the puck over to Kemp. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Stopped with ease. The Marlies gain possession along the wall. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Headman pass. Big-time defensive play. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Poked away in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Johnstone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Into the corner of the attacking area. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Shot. Glove save. Somehow got a piece of it. He got all of that one. Moves it to Aho. Here's a chance. Stones him with the blocker. The Marlies play it along the boards. Puts it on net. And that goes off. Pours off a body. And that goes wide.
That's a big miscue or misfire there, but you gotta love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
Back to the blue line. The Marlies get a hold of the puck in their own end. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck along the wall. Slides it diagonally to Gallant. What a steal in his own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, just wide. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Across the line from center. Quick shot. They tied up with the goal.
Well, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter. But unfortunately, this one hits him, and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Renwick. Fires it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Shaw. They've got numbers. And stops that big bomb. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And they take possession. Nice job tangling draw. Taken by Amama. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Takes a shot. And that goes off a player. Shaw's got it in the defensive end. The Marlies take it across the blue line. He says, let's get physical on that play. Off target. The Penguins scoop it up along the boards. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Quick pass to Harvey Pinard. Here's a chance. Here's a feed in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Now he slides it up to Lettieri. Broken up at center by Pickering. Sends one over. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Well, he does a great job of getting to position, net front, James, and then with a quick flick of the wrist, he buries it.
The Penguins are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
Kings won the draw inside the neutral zone. The Marlies have it now. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Here's a shot. Puck goes off the glove. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Penguins are looking to build on this one-goal lead. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Grabbed along the boards by Thrun. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, what a save in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Toronto's got the puck. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Shot! That's blocked. Skates in behind the cage. Here's a chance. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Shot! Gets in front of it. The Marlies have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got a hold of the puck now. The Marlies have it behind the net. King's taking it from his own end. Gets the puck in deep. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got a hold of it along the wall. Calvert swooping in on the attack. Fires it! And he's got the answer for that one. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Toronto's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. Claessen's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well? And the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's now up by 2 here in the second.
They've really pushed the pace this entire game, James. It's going to be a question as to whether they can really close it out. And their first few strides have been urgent. That tells me they've been prepared right from puck drop.
Picked up here in the neutral zone by Kemp. The Penguins take it along the wall. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Clausen's won the faceoff.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. You get the win, you get out of your zone.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. The Marlies have had a lot of good looks offensively, but they still trail in the second. The Penguins win the draw. Passes on over to Harvey Pinard. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he takes the feed. McGordy's going to play it against the half wall. Shot! Fantastic save! Takes the pass, he banks it off the wall. Oh, comes up with a kick save. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Works it across to Sharp. Here's a pass to the middle, and it's blocked. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck along the wall. Slides it back to the blue line. And that's deflected. Confidence carrying it ahead. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And that goes off somewhat in front and doesn't reach the net. Picked up along the wall by Piatila. Gains the zone through the middle. Toronto's got possession of the puck. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
The Penguins look to start the transition game. McDonough's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Here's a shot. Great chance and an even better save. McDonough's on the attack in the offensive zone. And he takes the feed. The Marlies have it against the wall. The Penguins gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Clausen's having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing him over the boards.
Past the midway mark in this period, Wilkes-Barre Scranton's doubled up on them. It's now 4-2. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Into the offensive zone. Takes a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Quick feed to Renwick. Gains the zone through center. Passes it to Timberberg. Slides it on over to Shaw. Moves it around along the half wall. And he makes the save with ease.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Handles the puck at the point. Just wide of the net.
The real skill to be accurate and have a heavy shot, and right now it's just a heavy one that whistles wide.
Oh, and he whiffs. Sends it over to Nylander. Quick pass across to Smith. Moves the puck along the half wall. Dishes it off. Taken along the wall by Shaw. And not much on that one. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Stretch pass. Broken up in the neutral neutral zone by Kemp. And now it's over to Harvey Pinard. With possession along the wall. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Here's a short pass to Harvey Pinard. Backhand with intention. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Now over to King. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Moves it to Pollock. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There's a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Penguins have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Moves the puck to Aho. The Penguins cross the line and gain the zone. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Battle along the wall. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Here they come on the rush.
Oh, stop it! That was insane! It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation. Call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Marlies take it along the wall. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. The Marlies gain possession. The Penguins ready to go on the attack. You'll need more than that to beat them. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Cuts to the paint. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Let's it go! And that was stopped. Oh, he stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James. That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
What a steal in his own end!
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James.
It's in! He scores!
They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Toronto suddenly made this a lot more intriguing here in this second period.
I know it's cliche, James, but the game is 60 minutes. It's only the second, and they've got themselves within one. A lot of runway to go.
Regains possession at center. Moves it quickly over to Calvert. Slides it across. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Here's a shot. Denies him. And he shuts the door.
And he's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. The Marlies will play it in their own end. Feeds the puck to Lettieri. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Tries to feed it over to Harvey Pinard. And now he moves it to Clausen. Takes it to the front. Turns it away.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
Toronto's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they have been snake-bitten as they trail late in this second period. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Pass in front. Oh, and he fans on it. Shoots across the blue line. The Marlies gain control of the puck against the wall. Scrum along the wall. Hammers one from the point. Denies him. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Penguins lead it 4-3. Toronto's got it in the defensive zone. And that's knocked away by Renwick. The Marlies gain possession along the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Kemp. Quick pass to Pickering. Moves it to Amama. Quick feed to Paré. Great read in the offensive zone by Amama. Big time stop there. The Penguins get a hold of the puck along the boards. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. The Penguins have it now. Slides it across to Pickering. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Marlies will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
The Marlies have possession shorthanded. Toronto's on the attack. Shot! And that carries off a stick. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. From the point, they take control of it. Takes a shot, and that goes wide.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Pass was broken up because of that broken stick on the ice. Skates to the crease, and he makes a save there. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Looking to get it out, and they get it done. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Pickering. He carries the puck up along the wing. Takes that pass back to the point. Score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Power play strikes, James, and that's excellent movement along the perimeter and just waiting for your time to get it to the middle of the ice and execute. That's a great slot shot.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's been the dominant team all night, and look at this, a 2-goal lead here late in the second.
Yeah, they've worked hard, and really they've been the dominant team, and what's shown on the scoreboard is exactly the way it should be, and they'll be heading into the intermission, and this is one of the things I didn't like as an athlete. When you were playing well, I didn't want to rest. I wanted to keep going at it.
Off his stick! Too much traffic in the lane. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Tries to get it to Nylander. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Puts it on net. That goes off a twig. The Penguins will play the puck from behind the net. Grabs it in his own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's on the attack. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And he coughs it up with the pass. Toronto's gained possession. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. McDonough's got it into offensive territory. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got possession at center. Great pass from off the right side. The Penguins play it along the wings. Toronto's got it behind the net. Moves it to Johnstone. Intercepted. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. And the puck's kicked free. The Marlies in transition at center. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's looking to break out of their own end. Nice zone entry on the left side. Tap dances around the check. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. And nearing the final minute of the second. Renwick's lugging the puck. Tosses it to Pickering. Moves by the check. And he's got that one.
I love the way that he changes his pace here. A little bit of a pause, just pushes the defender back, and then he takes advantage of the space and gets that high-danger shot off.
Long pass up ahead to center. Here's a chance. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Hooray, stick handling in his own zone. Slides the puck ahead to Sim. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got it from behind the net. Oh, and he cocks it perfectly in the offensive end. That goes wide. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got a hold of the puck. St. Ivan's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon at the display near the guest services counter.
Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Well, do things tighten up here at period number 3? It has been an offensive explosion thus far. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's ahead in this game, James, but for how long is the big question. I mean, the opponent just keeps storming back after a goal. This is a modern-day offensive game. No defense is being shown on this one.
Fires it on net and turns aside the slapper with ease. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Toronto's played well tonight, but they still trail here early in this third period despite leading in the shot department. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Up to 8 goals scored so far tonight. It's 5-3. Covenant's won it off the faceoff. Handles the pass from the right side. Quick shot, and he was ready for that one. Toronto's moving it into the offensive end. Takes a shot, and too much traffic in front blocks that one. Moves it quickly over to Harvey Pinard. The Marlies have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Looks to make a play over to Lettieri. Here's a shot. A quick save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Shot! Denies him with the save. Angles it over to Lettieri. The Marlies move it in. Shot! Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Here's a pass in front. Picked off in front.
two, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
Denies him in front. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Slides the puck over to Lettieri. Fires it. Way too much congestion blocks that. And some good footwork to kick it away. Oh, that sounded like a car crash. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Feeds it over to Piatila. Slides it diagonally to McDonough. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And loses possession after a solid hit. Shaw's crossed the line and gained the zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Denied by the goaltender. Takes the feed. From center they get into the attacking area. Shot! And he's able to handle that one. The Marlies scoop it up along the boards. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Lettieri. And there's a glove save on the play.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. The Penguins will play it from the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Fires it on net. Comes up with the stop. Takes the feed at the back end. Nice defensive robbery on that. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Made the save on the play. Quick pass to Clausen. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. Takes the pass from the left wing. Passes it over. And he takes a shot. And he turned that one aside. Quick pass to Calvert. From the open ice, they gain the line. Just misses.
He gets all of his weight behind that one. He just rips it high over the net.
Sends it in deep. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's gained possession along the boards. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Misses wide. The Penguins have it against the wall. And now he angles it across to McCurdy. Intercepted. There's a shot. They score! And it's a one-goal game after that one.
Oh, that's timely execution, James, because there's still runway left. There's still hope they can get back in this one. The coaches today are spending so much time on a detail of the game, stick position, and it's evident and on display right here. It's stick position and anticipation. Good defense and interception leads to offense in that beautiful goal.
Toronto's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
Broken up in the neutral zone by Sharp. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. A chance! Makes the save.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Toronto's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's going to start with the puck in their own end. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Mermis grabs the puck inside his own territory. Moves it over to Shaw. And now he tries to get it across to Temmerberg. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. down he goes as the puck goes free. Quick feed to Gallant. And the save. Knocks the puck loose. Takes a shot. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Marlies have been the better team tonight, but they still trail on the scoreboard early in this third period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Trying to exit the defensive zone, and they get the job done. Puck picked up by Renwick. The Marlies gain possession. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Shakes off the coverage. Sims got it in the offensive zone. To the front. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
The Marlies have it behind the cage. Pass back to the point. And that's blocked from someone in front. Here's a short pass to Renwick. Piatilo's gained the line and on the attack.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's ahead in this game because of their second line. I've been really impressed with their performance tonight, James. When you look at the trio, you have to look at the physical engagement, the way they're distributing the puck, and hey, the finish that goes hand in hand with it.
With the stop. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck. They go on the attack through center. Shot! Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've got a 5-4 game. Claessen's won the draw. Right in the low slot. And there's the save on the play. Moves it to Paré. Moves the puck across to Johnstone. The Marlies carried along the wall. And he takes the pass. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. The Marlies work it through center. Moves it quickly over to Johnstone. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Quick pass to Harvey Pinard. Sends the pass over. And now he moves it to Paré. Driving right to the front. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got a hold of the puck now. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Works it across to Nylander. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got it in the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Oh, he stomps him with a glove. Great reflexes there. Toronto's had a lot to like about their game tonight. Decided advantage in the shot department, but they still trail here in the third. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop. Scrum along the boards. They battle for the puck. Quick feed to Lettieri. Blocked in traffic. The Penguins take it across the blue line. Takes the pass. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. More than half the period left to play. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's leading by 1. They're up 5-4. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to McGordy. Quick shot! What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Quick pass across to Shaw. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Renwick. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Takes a shot and makes the save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. A chance! Denied by the goaltender. Scores! And he puts home his own rebound.
Well, this is a second effort, and everyone on the bench erupts when he scores his goal, James. Why? Because he's tenacious on the play. He doesn't just shoot the puck. He finds his own rebound, and then he puts it in. That's a great play. In today's game, the goaltenders are just so good. You don't often beat them one-on-one, which is why you got to follow up on your rebound. You got to hound those pucks. He does it, and he buries it.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Good hit to bump him off the puck. To his teammate. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the kick save. Here's a chance in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Can't get it to go. The Penguins gain control of the puck against the wall. Grabs control of it at the point. Here's a shot. That sails over the net.
This is tough and frustrating. You know you're playing well, you're getting opportunities on net, but you're missing everything. And with every miss, the stick is getting tighter and tighter.
Shot! That's not going to fool him.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Toronto's moving the puck through center ice. Oh, look at this chance. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Scrum ensues along the boards. The Marlies gain possession along the wall. Long lead pass into the neutral zone.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Oh, a clutch save!
Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There is a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Great hustle to come up with the puck. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Shot with the stop. Tries to feed it over to Johnstone. From the right side and up the middle. Fires it. Turns him away. Murray's got control of the puck in the corner. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Grabbed along the board by Smith. The Marlies moving ahead. Lays into the body. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Moves it to Pietila. Oh, great kick save. And he's knocked off the puck there.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we? And just go with the goal calls.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. The Marlies win the draw. Feeds it over. Oh, played it perfectly. Shot. Makes another stop. Sends a pass over. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Good stand-up hit. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Goes right to the crease. The Penguins have the puck now. St. Ivan's got it in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Aho. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Well, it's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores the goal.
The Penguins continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Shot! Too much congestion in front. Lettieri's got it against the boards. Lets one go. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck in the defensive end. Confidence going to play it against the half wall. Makes a save. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Angles it over to Sim. Picked up along the wall by Thrum. Slides the puck across to Sim. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Grabs the puck. Picked up along the boards by Renwick. And now it's over to McDonough. Handles the puck. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Slides it diagonally to Calvert. Comes up with the stop. Slides the puck to Nylander. Takes it from the right side. Taken along the wall by Shaw. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Shuts him down. The Penguins ready to go on the attack. Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post.
The Penguins playing a game of keep away in the offensive zone, shooting at will. This one wires off of the frame, so it's not going to count. But man, do they have a healthy, comfortable lead.
Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Fires it on net. Toronto's got it in their own zone. The Penguins take possession here in the open ice. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Taken by Shaw. Toronto's looking to break out. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Gets the puck in deep. The Penguins have it behind the cage. Renwick's got the puck in his own zone. Loses the coverage there. And kept that one out of the net. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Fleury's moving the puck through his own zone. Picking up some steam at center ice. Here's a shot. And that goes off the player in front. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. The Penguins have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big. Renwick's won it in their own end. The Penguins move the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Piatila. And he was ready for that save. Mermis takes it along the wing. Takes the feed. Stopped by the goaltender.
hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Kemp's taking it from his own end. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. And he had the answer on that one. The Marlies have it against the wall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Temperberg. Sends it over. Big time stop.
It always amazes me that goaltenders often make this save look easy with all of that traffic in front and screen. I mean, it is important to battle and find the sight lines, and this goaltender does a great job of making it happen.
Glove save. Oh, quick reflexes on the play. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Oh, what a save. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Face-off coming up, and that's a gas-looking defensive unit out there, Cheryl.
Yeah, when you ice the puck, you wind up in your own zone, and you can't get off, and that's the real tough part about this. Now you got the attackers who are looking to really find a way to take it to the net. Right now is the time to strike.
Battle along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Clausen. Passes out front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Takes the feed from the wing. Sends the pass across the ice. The Penguins gain control of the puck. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Shot! And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. The Penguins are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. Confidence won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Steps in front of it for the block. They fight for it along the boards. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Great pass from the left wing. Gains the zone. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's regained possession of the puck. Grabbed along the boards by St. Ivany. He grabs the puck here at the point. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. I like that the shooter had the mentality, just shoot it right away on the inside of the post, just recognizing that there was enough of an opening, and I think that the goaltender thought it was covered.
And it looks like the hockey equivalent of going to the bullpen's happening here as they're going to change goaltenders.
Just a tough night all the way around for the entire team, and he was the scapegoat on that one, but he's going to get out of the net.
The Penguins are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort. Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Penguins wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Confidence gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Puts it on net, and there's the save. Moves the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And it's kicked away. There he is on the backhand. Turn that chance aside. The Marlies are across the line and into the offensive end. Good check, frees the puck up. Up along the wall on the right side into the attacking area. Moves it quickly over to Paré. Receives the pass. Coughs up possession of the puck. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Toronto's got the puck. Quick pass to Paddock. Here's a chance, and there's the save. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The Penguins been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it here late in this third period. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. The Penguins move to the offensive zone. Dumps it in. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Back to the point it goes. Toronto's got the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Great on-ice vision to bat that down. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Off a stick and they can't connect. Picked up along the wall by Front. Play is called for offside. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Clausen's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's got the puck in the corner. Puck scooped up by Calvert. Knocked away. Works it across to Timberberg. Gaining momentum up along the side. Quick shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Finds some space in the corner. They've really got him on their heels here now. And the defenders come away with it. Oh, and there's a hit on the play. And the team's got it here. And they skate it out of the danger zone. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. The Marlies slide it through center. Takes the shot. And that one flies over the net.
Toronto's been strong offensively throughout this game, just haven't been rewarded. They've had a ton of scoring chances, but a missed shot trailing in the third period. They've got to find the net, and that's something they need to do better if they want to convert.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Steps into all of that. Wilkes-Barre Scranton's looking to break out of their own end. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Shot! And it banks off a stick in traffic. Picked up along the boards by Calvert. Good shot. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Puts it on net. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. The Penguins had one of those games where their special teams really proved to be difference makers tonight, Cheryl.
Not sure what they've done in practice and tweaked their changes, but the adjustments that they made, in particular reading the PK coverage, was tremendous and a reason why they executed.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.